England football, https://www.olympics.com/n/sports/football/ star Lucy Bronze, https://www.olympics.com/n/athletes/Lucy-Bronze, has opened up about her autism and ADHD diagnosis for the first time and believes it could have contributed to her successful football career. The Euro 2022 winner and 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup runner-up revealed that she learned of her diagnosis in 2021, which didn't surprise her at all. "It was something I always knew about in a way," she told BBC Sport, https://www.bbc.co.uk/sport/football/articles/C70L9L7X90. "My mum had spoken about it from a very young age and noticed things in me." The England and Chelsea defender said she decided to speak about it now to raise awareness and get rid of the stigma around the conditions. "There were times in my life where things might have been easier for me if there wasn't a stigma, if I felt I could be more open about it," said Bronze, who is also an ambassador for the UK's National Autistic Society. "Getting to sit down and actually speak through my traits and how it affects me, situations that make me feel good or bad, that was the thing that really clicked in my head and made me feel so much better. Being misunderstood when you're younger is so difficult. When I first joined up with England I could not speak to anyone," Bronze confessed. "I remember, Casey Stoney said to me, 'You've never looked me in the eye when speaking to me,' and I was like, 'It's not because of you, it's me.'" Bronze, 33, also said one autistic trait of having intense interest in something helped her footballing career. She's won 22 major trophies playing for clubs in England, France and Spain, including 5 Champions League trophies with Lyon and Chelsea. "People always say, 'Oh, you're so passionate about football,'" added the 2019 UEFA Player of the Year in the BBC interview. "I don't know if I'd say I'm passionate, I'm obsessed. That's my autism. Training every day is amazing for me. Some of the other girls will be like, 'Are you sure you're 33 because you don't stop?' It's just my superpower, all the things I have because of autism have worked in my advantage." On the pitch, Lucy Bronze has always been a fighter, strong, determined and never willing to give up. But in a heartwarming chat with young players at a community football center, she opened up for the first time about a little-known side of her silent battle with autism and ADHD. Lucy says that since she was a child, she has always felt different from everyone else. The noise of the crowd was too loud, the stadium lights sometimes made her so uncomfortable that she had headaches. In class, her mind was like a radio tuned to dozens of channels at once. Ideas followed each other, making it difficult to focus on one thing. "There were times when I thought I would never play professional football. I couldn't concentrate on tactics, or sometimes a loud whistle would make me panic. But football was the only thing I felt I belonged to." She says that ADHD made her burst with energy on the pitch, running tirelessly, always ready to participate in every move. Autism also helps her to observe details very sharply, from the opponent's position to the direction of the ball rolling in a split second. However, the journey to turn what was once considered a deficiency into a superpower was not easy. Lucy had to learn to listen to her body, find strategies to manage her emotions and create the right environment for herself. "I want people like me to know that you don't have to be normal to be successful. You just need to be yourself, and find a way to let the world understand you better." At the end of the conversation, the admiring eyes were not only because of Lucy's goals and titles, but also because of her courage when sharing the story deep in her soul. After sharing her personal experience, Lucy Bronze smiled and continued, "I am really proud to be an ambassador for the National Autistic Society UK. Not because it makes me more famous, but because it gives me the opportunity to use my voice to change the way people view autism and ADHD." She recalls the first day she accepted the invitation to be an ambassador. "It was not only an honor, but also a great responsibility." Lucy has participated in a series of awareness-raising programs, from workshops in schools, to media campaigns calling for people to understand and support people with neurological conditions. I met a 10-year-old girl who also plays football, and she whispered to me, "Lucy, I have autism like you, but I am not ashamed anymore." That was the moment I knew I was doing the right thing. As an ambassador, Lucy does more than just speak. She and the association organize special football training sessions where the music is turned down, the lights are dimmed, and everyone plays at a pace that suits their ability. Football is more than a game. It's a universal language, where we can communicate without having to say too much. For people with autism or ADHD, that can sometimes be a miracle. Lucy Bronze knows that her story can't change everything, but every share, every sympathetic look, every relieved laugh from someone who once felt different, is a victory. Her sincere sharing and tireless activities have helped Lucy Bronze become closer than ever. Fans not only see a steel defender on the field, but also a compassionate person who dares to face personal challenges and turn them into strength. On social networks, countless messages are sent to her. Thank yous from parents, admiration from young players, and simple wishes from people they have never met. Wherever Lucy appears, there are always warm eyes and welcoming arms. Maybe I used to think I had to fight alone, but now I know there are many people out there who love and care for me, and that is the greatest victory of my life. Lucy smiled. Her story has ended, but the affection that people have for Lucy Bronze continues to spread, like a warm fire burning forever in the hearts of those who have been inspired by her.